In 1947, the year India gained independence from England, that same year in Madhya Pradesh, a Maharaja shot and killed the last 3 cheetahs of India. So, what led to their demise in India? Historically, cheetahs were found across Africa and southwestern Asia. They ranged from Africa into the Arabian Peninsula, then eastward through Iran, Afghanistan, and Pakistan to India. The cheetahs found in Asia were classified as Asiatic cheetahs. The Asiatic cheetah was thought to be smaller than the African cheetah, but with a more powerful neck and longer legs. Due to this reason, there's a belief that Asiatic cheetahs are faster than African cheetahs, although there's no scientific evidence to support this claim. With their muscular, long legs, large nostrils for extra oxygen intake, and high-set eyes, cheetahs hold the distinction of being the fastest land mammal. They can reach up to 60 or 70 miles per hour over short distances. But this trait would be their undoing in India. During the 16th century, more than 10,000 Asiatic cheetahs lived in India. Relatively easy to tame, the cheetahs were trained and domesticated. They were kept on a leash, much like dogs. The process of training a wild cheetah took 3 to 4 months. Ultimately, the animals were used for royal hunts. Using wild cheetahs to hunt other animals, which was called coursing, became widespread during the Mughal Empire, especially during the reign of Emperor Akbar. It's reported that the emperor had around 9,000 cheetahs in his menagerie. However, the capturing of wild cheetahs for hunting was taking a toll on their population. There was another problem. The cheetah's ability to breed in captivity was limited, hence, their population growth was further constricted. During the time of Emperor Jahangir in the 16th century, the first cheetah was successfully bred in captivity. It's also reported that he engaged in cheetah coursing too, capturing more than 400 antelope near New Delhi. But as cheetahs were plucked from the wild, gradually their numbers dwindled in India. With the arrival of the British, the fate of the cheetah was sealed. They were more interested in hunting big game, like tigers and elephants. The cheetah was not off limits either. The British also cleared forest habitats, making way for tea and coffee plantations. Hence, the habitat of many animals were threatened, including big cats. It's said that the British government considered the cheetah as a vermin and even placed bounties on it. Experts believe that bounty hunting likely led to the animal's decline in India. In the meantime, the Indian elite and rulers continued to use cheetahs for hunting. This practice continued into the 1920s, but by the 20th century, wild cheetahs were rare in India. So, finding a wild cheetah soon became a daunting task. Then, in 1947, the same year India gained independence from England, a Maharaja shot 3 cheetahs in Madhya Pradesh. It's believed that these were the last remaining wild cheetahs of India. In 1952, the cheetah was officially declared extinct. In the 1970s, at the behest of then Prime Minister Indira Gandhi, India made a request to the Shah of Iran, asking for cheetahs to be imported to India in exchange for Asiatic lions. Though the response was positive, the Shah was ousted during the Iranian Revolution of 1979, led by Ayatollah Khomeini. For the next few years, wildlife conservation in Iran derailed. As desert species like Persian gazelles declined, cheetahs relocated to mountainous habitats where they could also avoid human persecution. Thus, the cheetah vanished from many of its former ranges, relying on remote pockets with reliable prey, Today, the Asiatic cheetah is found only in Iran, but only 12 remain. As of writing, plans are made to transport around 10 cheetahs from South Africa and Namibia to Kuno National Park in India. This is the first time a large carnivore is being translocated from one continent to another to be reintroduced into the wild. So, more than 50 years after the last cheetahs were killed, the world's fastest mammal is set to make a comeback in India.